Phoenix is one of the 10 available agents in Valorant right now. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make the most out of your abilities and how to play with Phoenix. If you are a beginner, this video is a must watch, and if you have more experience with Phoenix, there still might be some information in here that you didn't know yet. So let's get into the video. The abilities. Phoenix is what we call an entry fragger. His main purpose is to initiate fights and to frag, so all his abilities synergize with that sole purpose. Let's start with his Q, the curveball. The curveball is a prime example of an entry frag ability. Clicking Q will summon a fireball that acts as a flash grenade. To throw the curveball, you need to click the left mouse button to throw it to the left and the right mouse button to throw it to the right. It acts as a flash grenade and will impair the sight of anyone who sees the curveball explode. It only lasts for around a second and a half. Keep this in mind, it will not only flash your enemies, but also you and your teammates. You can minimize the effect of the flash for yourself by looking at the opposite direction of the curveball. The cost of this ability is 100, and you can equip 2 per round. This is one of the iconic Phoenix abilities that will come in very clutch in a push situation or maybe a 1v2. Before we go to the next ability, don't forget to like and subscribe, I will greatly appreciate it. Let's continue. The E ability, Hot Hands. Hot Hands is basically a Molotov grenade. Pressing E will equip the grenade and clicking left mouse button will throw it. You can use this for multiple purposes. The two primary purposes are 1. To zone up rooms or hallways for the enemy team, or 2. To kill someone. It lasts for about 4 seconds and does quite some damage. What a lot of people don't know is, the Hot Hands will also heal you when standing in it, but it will only heal you, not your teammates. This makes this Molotov grenade something entirely different. You can now choose to use it as an offensive or defensive ability. You can heal yourself for about 50 health, so it's not even that bad. The ability is a free one, so you do not need to buy it in the buying stage. You can also only carry one at a time. The C ability, Blaze. Blaze is a firewall that can be used in multiple situations. One of the primary reasons is to block the sight of the enemy team. Very good in a situation where there are enemies from multiple angles. Enemies will be able to shoot and walk through the wall, but they will get damaged walking through it. Compared to the Hot Hands grenade, it does significantly less damage, so don't use it for that purpose. Like with Hot Hands, this ability will heal you as well when you stand in it. Another cool utility of the Blaze Wall is that it functions as an ability blocker as well. For example, a flash grenade will not flash you when you are behind the wall. To use the Blaze Wall, click C and click and hold the left mouse button and aim where you want it to go. You can curve the wall as well. Just hold the left mouse button and curve it to what side you want it to. It takes some getting used to, but it can be very handy if you want to wall off a specific area. This ability costs 200 and you can only equip 1. The X ability, Run It Back. This is the ultimate ability of Phoenix, and it suits the entry fragger playstyle very well. The moment you press X, you are basically invincible for 7 seconds. A timer appears and shows you how much time you have before you spawn back at the spot you used the ultimate. You can now make a push or a risky play with no downside. If you get shot down, you will respawn at the spot you use your ultimate. Bonus tip, use it in a good spot where enemies won't find you that easy. The respawning animation takes a second or two and you are vulnerable. Don't hold this ability for too long throughout the match. If you see a situation where you can help your teammate win a round, just use it and be the entry fragger you are supposed to be. Not killing the enemy is okay, you at least got information where the enemy is. Make sure you communicate this with your team as well. So now that we know how all the abilities work, how do you play with Phoenix and make the most out of his abilities? Like described in all of his abilities, he is an entry fragger and is made for making a move for your team. Going in with a curveball and killing one so your team can get on his side is a standard example for doing your job. It maybe feels like Phoenix will be primarily an offensive agent, but he is not. He's also very good at defense and his abilities are useful on each side. Look at it like this, if you are not fragging with Phoenix or getting a bunch of assists, you are not doing your job and utilizing Phoenix. This might sound harsh, but it is the truth. Other agents can help a team win by supporting or giving your team all the information you need. Phoenix barely has any support abilities, only for himself, and he only has his ult to get extra information. So frag out and go be the risky entry fragger you're meant to be. My name is Exceptional and I hope you found this video useful. I'll make videos about all the characters in the nearby future. Please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more FPS guides and content.